Hi everyone, today we're going to learn how to perform the Faro Shuffle. Begin in a modified end grip with your non-dominant hand's index finger at the top short edge and the rest of the fingers near the top of the long edge. With your dominant hand, grip the cards like so, with your thumb next to your other thumb, your index finger on top of the deck, and your other fingers at the bottom of the other long edge. Next, you need to break off half the cards using your thumb and slide the packet down until it clears the bottom packet. Next, place your dominant hand's pinky finger at the top packet's short edge for support and align the corners of the packets up. Place the packets at an angle, leaving a gap here, and also align the packets off slightly, like so, as these both allow the cards to faro easier. Once in this position, simply push the packets together and they should faro together. If not, see the tips at the end of the video. Finally, to close the move, simply push the packets together or bridge the cards by pushing them together about a centimetre or more, depending on your hand size. Then grip in the centre of the two packets with your thumb and middle finger of your non-dominant hand. Use your dominant hand to come over and grip the cards like so with your middle finger, ring finger and your thumb. Now bevel the cards with your dominant hand. You can use your index finger under the deck to push upwards to help with this. Bevel the deck until you can release the grip with your non-dominant hand and hold this position. Experiment with this to see at what point this happens. Next, simply release the grip with your dominant hand very slowly and the cards should bridge like so. When performing the key move of pushing the cards together, move them side to side slightly and they should faro together more easily if they don't already. Here is an exaggerated motion, but the amount you should move them side to side is very minute. You don't have to explicitly move them side to side, but it helps if there's motion along this direction. When sliding the cards down, it can help to slide your fingers along the packet at the same time, like so that when you push the cards together, you have more control of the packets due to your grip on them. You want to make sure the packets aren't beveled like this when you perform the move, as it will lead to a poor faro. You can square them up in many ways like this. You can simply push the packets together and use the index finger and pinky to help square them up. You can also do this or this. Do whatever you feel most comfortable with. To get the best results, you also want to make sure there are no gaps between the cards and the packets. To prevent this, apply pressure down with your dominant hand's index finger like so as you perform the pushing move. The cut of the cards also makes a difference to how easily they are to faro. USPCC decks are either traditionally cut or normally cut. The difference between the two is simply from which direction the cards have been cut from. This makes a difference to how they faro, as when the cards are cut, they have a bevel like this on the edge of the cards, and depending on what way it is easier to faro that way. The more you use the cards, the more the bevel is worn away, and so with time it is easy to faro with them in both directions, but it is good to know which way it's easier for a brand new deck. Traditionally cut decks faro better face down, and standard cut decks better face up.